Hey guys, gals. Sorry this video's a day late, but here we go. I showed you I had a prediction in my hand. And I showed you I had 5 items. Bottle cap, another bottle cap, coin, doesn't matter what order these are in, a die, and a poker chip. Okay? So, you say to the person, eliminate, or actually, you don't even say that, just say point to 3 items. They do. Let's say they say this one, that one, and that one. Say good. Now we're only left with 2. Say point to 1. They point to this one. You say great. See, I predicted that you would choose the same thing that I predicted. Okay? How was that done? Okay, well, sorry. What happens is it's called, I believe I'm saying this correctly, Equivoke. I used to say it a different way, but apparently I was saying it wrong. So it's pronounced Equivoke, and it goes like this. When you ask your spectators to point to a couple things, that's all you're going to say is point to it. You don't want to say eliminate. You don't want to say get rid of or anything like that. Just say point to items. They don't know what you're going to do with them. Okay? You make the decision to do that. And I actually have 5 other items in case you want to do this again. Over here, I have 5 of the exact same items. See? So 5 of these. 5 of those. And you just have them in your pockets. In this case, I chose the die. And if they ever point to the die, just keep it on the table. I'll show you how in a second. So they name 3 items. You can have them name it, or you can have them point to it. Doesn't matter. Let's say they point to this one. If they point to this one, anything that's not the die, you can get rid of it. So let's say they get rid of these right here. You're left with these 2. Now, if they point to the die, you get rid of the other one. If you point to this one, you get rid of that one. That way, you're still left with the die. That's how the equivocate works. Okay? So, always leave whatever you have the prediction of in your hand. Always leave that item on the table. Say it in a way that leaves the die, or whatever your prediction is, on the table. Okay? I'm going to show you another version of this trick. And it goes like this. Have a deck of cards here. Have someone pick out a card. Have it come to the top with a double undercut. I believe it's what it's called. If you don't know what a double undercut is, I think I put it in another video that I have. See if I can put a link in the description box, and I've said that before, and that's because I couldn't find a link for it. So I'm gonna see if I can find a link for it. But basically, the card is at the top now, so they've chosen a card. Let's say it's that one, 4 hearts. They don't know it's at the top. You deal 1, 2, 3, 4, another 4, another 4. Sorry, these ones are over here. And another 4. Now here's the equivoque with cards. What you're going to do is have them point to 2 piles. Their card is right here, but they don't really know that. Again, keep this pile on the table. So if they point to these 2, you say, okay, I'm going to get rid of these 2. If they point to these 2, get rid of these 2. Okay? If they point to these 2, get rid of them. If they point to these 2, get rid of those 2. Always leaving this one on the table, okay? So, there. They've gotten rid of those 2. If they point to this one, get rid of that one. If they point to this one, obviously get rid of that one. Now you have 4 cards left, and you can mix the cards around as long as you know which card is where. As long as you know where their card is, sorry. So if they point, again, if you point to these two, it's the exact same thing, only with 4 cards instead of 4 piles. It's the exact same thing. Point to these two, get rid of them. 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 Okay? And there's the 4 hearts. That's how you do the Equivoke. And I'll see if I can find a trick for you guys later on. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, I'm sorry this is a day late. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, so I'm not going to show you how to do this trick. This is the second one I'm not going to show you how to do. But it goes like this. I can show you my hands. They're 100% completely empty. All I got to do is reach, make a circle like this. Reach in. I can pull this from seemingly nowhere. Okay? And that's a pretty cool trick. I can't show you how to do that one because it involves a gimmick. I'm not going to tell you what it is or how it works, but I hope you enjoyed that.